and then him, he's writing now as well, and everything he's doing. Plus, he's more on the East Coast than on the West Coast. So once everything, God knows what he's doing. We'll find a way to connect at the
Yes,
same
sir.
time, whether it's he's producing and directing it, and I'm starring and he's starring, whatever the case is. But we'll be side to side because the fans keep asking for it. So we'll
Yeah,
make
yeah,
it
yeah,
happen.
definitely. I'll just have one more question too, so we don't run
Sure,
overboard or anything like that. But
sure.
we know you as a comedian. We know you as an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Most people may not know you as a rapper, but I've checked out your homage video, which did over
Yeah.
15,000 on YouTube on Vivo, and I did see you had
Right.
Jason Weaver in there as well too. Going back to your connection there. So
Yeah.
what would you say comes easiest to you? Is it rapping, comedy, acting?
Yeah. Whoa, that's a tough question. Easy. I mean, because I'm a perfectionist. Whatever I do, people say, "Damn, how come you have dropped so many albums?" Or where the music at? I take my time to make sure I get things absolutely right. With music, sometimes I can write a song fast if the beat is right.
Hmm.
I can go, "Oh man, this shit just wrote itself." Which most of the songs, like Homage, when that beat came on, it was just like bam, 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 bam. I changed a few things here or there. Um, so it's, I wouldn't say effortless. I just think that music should take a lot. It shouldn't be something that you just kind of freestyle and we're done. Oh wow, that was great. No, I think you should work at it. You work at your craft. You know, delivery, lyrics, say something, mean it. I think there's a perfect time and a place for certain music. You may be on your way to some place and you need to get hyped up, you want a song like Homage, or maybe
Yeah.
you're just a little depressed, you want to get cheered up, you find a song that makes you laugh, or you find, the song music is emotional in that regard too. So I just think, again, I wouldn't say it's easy for me, because especially when I go in the studio, which is funny, is I'll record something, and like if I have people in there with me, they'll be like, "Man, that was perfect," and I'll hear it back, and I'm like, "Nope, do it again." And they're like,
Yeah.
what was wrong with it? It was great. And I was like, "Nope, see, I said that one word different. Nope." And I said this instead of that. No, let me do it again. Let me do it again. And I'll get it till I hear it and it sounds, right to me. But with that whole album, The Excuse, a lot of that was kind of effortless because I've been doing it a while.
Hmm.
It's not like I just said, "Yeah, let me try rapping." It was kind of parallel to my acting career, but one paid the bills and the other one didn't. So
Yeah.
it kind of seemed like a hobby. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would act for however many hours a day, if either I'm not on set or not, I'm writing. I'm
Yes.
always writing. I just pick
Hmm.
up my phone and just jazz something. I get an idea and then just start writing stuff. You know, um, but nowadays, like with comedy shit, I can even do stand up now. I mean, it's like that
Oh.
shit used to be hard. Oh my God, what do you say in front of people? Please give me that mic. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it's easier now. And even with drama, and this is kind of funny too. I just did a film called AM Radio, which I'm very proud of. I've always had a problem with emotion when it comes to crime. Just as a man, I always had kind of like a block where I would get close, but nothing would fall. Right?
Hmm.
Had my son, and then 4 months later, my father passed. I have no problem crying now.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I have no problem getting emotion. I
Yeah.
ain't got nobody. Well, admit it. I cry right now. So it's actually made me a better actor, just kind of going through life and kind of So as far as ease, I wouldn't say it's easier, but my bag is full. My bag of tricks that I got in, I can kind of go anyway on you. You
Hmm.
want to make you laugh? Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get some funny on you. You want me to get serious on you? You want to talk about this, that, or the third, or you want, what I mean? So, I definitely do want to come back on and talk about once it drops. AM Radio, which is a movie by Ricky Burchell, which is a partner of mine. He's directing and I'm producing, and we're coming together on a couple of films. And this was the first one that we did together. And this is my, I would say, coming of age acting piece, where people will say, "Damn, I thought we've seen it all from you, bro. You did comedy, you did baby boy type of thing, you've done this, or that. What is this now? What's left?"
Yeah.
The year that we had as a people, as a race,
Hmm.
this is a fucking society, as a planet, I had the, hair grown out, everything kind of boom, boom, I did that whole COVID look thing. And then when I got this script, he is, the lead role is a guy he's disturbed, he deals with mental illness, mental health. He's an AM radio host. He used to be an FM radio host, but he lost his job.
Oh
And he
no.
has to do AM. Then he loses his license, for music license, and it becomes sort of like a talk show. And he's real bitter, but there's always a comedic element when I do just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll laugh, but you'll feel for this guy, and he'll take you on this journey. He also deals with alcoholism, and then a caller calls in that kind of changes his life, and then the whole thing takes a different direction. So it's a real, like I said, I'm proud of the film, and I'm really excited for my fans to see it. It's called AM Radio by Ricky Burchell, and we're going to do a premiere out in Tennessee, April 23rd, and we're locking down a deal to see which platform we're going to put it out on. But really excited. I think that kind of completes what I do, mm-hmm. And I'm also a producer on that as well. So I'm having fun editing and being on the other side of the camera now, because I've been a part of a couple of films where I'll just lend my acting services and then go off to another project, mm-hmm. and then watch it. Okay, I needed to have a little more input on the other side of it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, why'd y'all use that? And how come you didn't cut this out? And a lot of that stuff doesn't make sense, So now I'm really making films. You know what I mean? So that's really, I can see that's my true calling, is just making especially black films be taken seriously, mm-hmm. or more serious, not just a black film. It should just be a film, of course. However, we have stories that need to be told. We are able to, carry a movie. We're able to have storylines that are important and relevant and relatable. So as we take this year that we went through, and now that the spotlight is more on us and we're being given more opportunities, I think we need to fully take advantage and show people our true culture.
Yes, sir. Now, as we get ready to close out, can you just give a fellow content creator any type of advice to keep me afloat, Because there's times where I'm like, you know what, I really don't want to do this anymore. People aren't perceiving it the way I want them to perceive, or I'm not getting this look here, or whatever the case may be.
Well, I just think you have to remember what you're doing it for, what your end game is, what your goal is, and just lock into that, because you got to understand there will always be obstacles in the way. The devil, he don't ever sleep.
Yeah.
He's always got something to throw at you. Just when you think everything's good, bam, here comes that. You just have to see him and see that that's what's going on. You're not any less good or, not on the right track. It's just these curveballs that get thrown at you from another force, from someone else. You know what I mean? You know it, because you'll feel it and be like, what the hell's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
God, why would you do this to me? Hey, God.
Yeah.
Why would he allow that? Well, free will. You know what I mean? You can either choose to believe in him, lean on him. And sometimes you have to just quiet yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Quiet yourself. Some people call it, whether it's prayer, whether it's meditation, whether it's talking to God, talking to yourself. If you just be still, you'll hear the voice that you should be listening to, and you'll know the one that you should be ignoring.
Yes, sir. Well, I greatly appreciate you for showing Kenosha and Line for Line podcast some love with this. Seriously. So yeah, I'm definitely going to email you the link as soon as it's ready. And if you look at the right side of your screen, you should see my name above yours. What does it say for you next to your name?
Omar, the right side, the top right. Wait, hold on. I got one thing up here. Let me close this.
It should,
under participants.
Yep, and it should say like how long we've been on, and it should say Line for Line podcast. It should say how many MBs we both use.
Line for Line podcast here. I see Omar Gooding here, but I don't see any numbers.
Oh, then you are all good, my friend. Like I said, I greatly appreciate this, and I will definitely send you it as soon as it's done.
My man.
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
All right, brother.
Bless.